We begin with the latest out of Bangladesh, and we're joined right now by Mac Haque in Dhaka. He's a writer and activist. Mac, you lost someone very close to you in this attack. We're sorry to hear about this. Tell us about it.
Well, it was pretty early in the morning yesterday that came to learn through Facebook for friends' postings that my dear friend Ishraq Akhand, who was actually a very social person, a very socialite, so to speak, was among one of the 20 people killed inside the restaurant the night before. She had gone out with friends, and it's very, very usual of her to take friends out for dinner. And that's exactly what happened. And then some people actually, she spoke to someone to say early in the afternoon that she's going to this place with friends. And then everybody lost contact. And it was early in the morning we heard that she's dead. She wasn't heard from, and that's how it is. It's a very sad day for me.
Well, Mac, we were under, it was our understanding that the attackers actually said, you know, if you're not Muslim, stand up.
So far, because the information regarding the attack has now been controlled by the Bangladesh army, we have very precious little information to tell you whether what you just told me is true or not. But that being the case, there have been a lot of speculations and a lot of rumors going about. So it's very difficult to say. We've not been able to tell you much because not only us, it's almost a news blackout from Bangladesh. And I think the authorities here are trying to take a grip of the situation first and not allow much gossip mongering or rumor mongering. So what you said is likely, but at this point, I cannot confirm it.
I see. Mac, we've been talking about this violence that led up to this, attacks against the bloggers, the minorities, different people there in the secular area. Was the government involved enough, in your eyes, in cracking down on the violence?
Well, if you're looking at police protection, we have one policeman for every 27,000 people. That's probably the ratio, that's the lowest citizens versus police ratio in the world. And we do not think it's possible for the government to give individual protection or security to each and every citizen of the country. The bloggers, for instance, who've asked for security have been provided. Some have been provided armed guards. Others have chosen to look after their own security. Someone like myself, I've had a threat last year, and I just reported to the police station, and I've been fairly open and not very fearful of the extremists around me. So consequently, it's a very difficult thing to say what the government, I think within its capacity and within its limitations, I think it's just about done enough.
Mac, how strong is ISIL in Bangladesh? They're taking responsibility for this?
Yes, I mean, this is the first time that ISIL has taken responsibility. The identity of the attackers have been established. They are Bangladeshi and they're very young people. And tragically, they happen to come not really from rural backgrounds. So what we have heard so far, again, unsubstantiated, but it comes out that many of their attackers' friends, they are families, and some could even be living in and around that affluent area in Gulshan where it all happened. And Gulshan is not a place for a middle-class person like me to even live. It's meant for rich people. So yeah, that's one. That's very worrying. And the second thing is the way ISIL has been kind of promoting a sort of minute-by-minute update on what's really happening inside the restaurant and the kind of graphic and very horrifying photographs that we have been able to see, which people like us have not had the heart to circulate or even share with friends because they're so graphic and they're so brutal. This is worrying. That is one part of the story. The other thing is the kind of weapons that are used doesn't suggest very high level of weapon sophistication. But in terms of tactics, yes, we have seen, as I mentioned yesterday to CCTV, there's a high level of sophistication in the attack itself, which goes to show that perhaps in some way ISIL has raised its ugly head in the extremist scene in Bangladesh, and something that we've been speculating all along may have well been proven true by now.
Well, Mac Haque, we certainly appreciate your time, and we are sorry for your loss, and of course, all the families who were victimized by this attack.